Hey. What is going on? Welcome to Million Dollar Coach Monday. My name is Ryan McMorris. Welcome to the Million Dollar Coach community, where our job is to help you build your $1,000,000 coaching business. No matter whether you are just getting started and you're looking to bring on your very first client as an online coach or consultant, speaker, expert, whatever that is, even if you're looking to bring on your very first client, you're in the right place. If you are looking to scale your coaching business and bring in 5, 10, 20 clients per month, and you're looking to build your next $1,000,000, or you got to cross over that $1,000,000 mark, whether you're trying to cross over $1,000,000 a year, $1,000,000 a month, a week, or just over a lifetime, you are in the right place. So make sure that you pin this community. Make sure that you ask questions because we are an open book and we want to help you out. All right. Today, I'm going to be going over where are your next clients coming from. All right. If you do not know where your next clients are coming from inside of your pipeline, then that's an issue. Okay. And I want to make sure that you solve that issue and that you leave today knowing where your clients are coming from. Okay. It's very important that you don't go and wake up in the middle of you're waking up every day, showing up in your business every day, not knowing who your next client is, not knowing who your next 2 clients are going to be. It's a beautiful thing to be able to get up, show up in your business and know, okay, this is my next client that's coming through. I can look at my wall right now and I can see that, we've got, I'm not going to say any names, but I can see, this guy's, he's going to be our next client. There's 2 new clients coming in today. There's a string of 10 new customers that are coming in. So I know what's in the pipeline. Our leadership team knows what's in the pipeline, and I want to cover that with you today. All right. So let me pop this in just real quick, and we'll get this kicked off. All right. All right. So I'm going to break down some basics. As you guys know, if you have any questions for me, feel free to ask your questions. I'm an open book. I'm here for you. I'm going to break down some stuff for you today. And again, if you feel like you got to go back and watch this one, make sure you pin it. I'm going to hang with you for about 30 minutes today and just kind of break down a strategy that we've been using. Look, I know strategies change on social media, online, but there's some straight up basics that just never change. And we've been using a variation of this strategy for almost 8 years, building an online coaching business, building various online businesses. And so it works. Okay. And if you're not applying something like this into your daily activity, then you've got to start doing that immediately. All right. The first thing I'm going to pull up, I'm going to pull up our pipeline. So if you see your name on here, don't get all weird on me. All right. But I'm going to pull this up. Okay. Why? Because I want to give some context. Let me make sure I got this. I want to give some context behind this strategy. Okay. So let me make sure that you guys can see my screen. All right. Let me know if you can hear me, and let me know if you can see my screen. That way I'm not talking into an absolute oblivion. Okay. But here's what I wanted to start this out with. I wanted you guys to see a pipeline and what it looks like. Okay. And knowing that there's 15, if you can see here, there's 15, there's 13 new leads. There's 40 people that haven't gotten connected to yet. Here's another 40 people that haven't gotten connected to yet. And here's 15 people that, just kind of fell off. And so we have a bunch of people that we've connected to. But the point that I want to drive home is this one over here. So these are all the deposits we've collected. There's a few people that we know that are closing this week, and there's a few people that aren't in there. So again, boom, he's over there closing. She closed. So I show this to you guys because I want to ask you a very simple question. Do you know where your next 2 to 10 clients are coming from? And let's just say, for shits and giggles, right? Let's just pull this back up again. Let's just say your next 2 to 10 clients. And let's just say you have a $5,000 offer. Okay. So that means that's your next $10,000 to $50,000 into your coaching business. That could be for the year. That could be for a month. That could be for a week. That could be today. Okay. But if you do not know where these people are coming from, then after this class today, you should have a much better idea of the activity and the things that you should be doing to make sure and ensure that you actually know where your next 10 clients are coming from. Give me a yes or no. If I were to, see you at a coffee shop today and you're like, yo, Ryan, what's up? And I asked you that question, do you know where your next 2 to 10 clients are coming from? Would you say yes or no? Give me an answer in the comment section, yes or no, or Y for yes or N for no. We can even keep it super simple. That way it's just down to one letter. All right. But I want to know, do you know where your next 2 to 10 clients are coming from? We'll make sure that we put the word clients in there. That way we know what we're talking about. Okay. So if no, yes. All right. I like it. We got one yes. Who's that? Who's that yes in here? Let me make sure I can't see that comment. Yes. What's up, Lisa Burns? Good to see you. All right. So Lisa knows where her next 10 clients are coming from. All right. So we're going to make sure that today that Lisa knows exactly not just where those clients are coming from and where they're at, but how we can convert them. Okay. So as we look at our pipeline and we look at ours, we look and see, okay, who was lost, who's closing ASAP, and who do we need to hop on calls with? And we're always like looking at our pipeline from like who's on the back end of the pipeline, right? Who's ready to go and who just came into the pipeline and how quickly can we get them to the end of the pipeline? Let me know if that makes sense in the comment section, just really quick, because I want you to understand that every one of us has a pipeline in our business. And do we understand what that pipeline looks like? Okay. There's always going to be new people coming in. There's always going to be, people that are in the middle. Okay. And there's always going to be people that are at the end and they're ready to close right now. Our job is to connect with those people today and see where they're at and move these people here. Give me a number 1 in the comment section if that makes sense to you. Okay. Just give me a number 1 in the comment section. It lets me know that you're following along. It lets me know that it's making sense to you. And it lets me know that it's providing value so you can take clearer action today. Okay. Now, what we're going to look at is the components of a $1 million coaching business. Okay. So again, just like I said earlier, what if your goal is to make $1 million as an online coach, whether that is over a lifetime, whether that's in a year, in a quarter, in a month, or a week. Okay. There are certain components that our business just has to have, right? So one of the things that we have to have is we have to have a clear promise. Okay. We have to have a clear framework and we have to have a really good offer. Okay. Usually we're going to tell you that offer needs to be at minimum $3,000 plus. Okay. And that's usually comes in stage 1. Okay. In stage 2, we need to make sure that we have an audience of the right people. We need to understand how to promote and nurture our audience. And down here, we need to understand how to scale our business. Okay. Those are like the 3 things that we need. So if we understand that I have to have a clear promise, someone knows exactly what you do. Okay. You can ask yourself right now, if you were to treat your business like a checklist, if I were to go over to your Instagram or your TikTok or your Facebook account, even in the banner, like, are you very clear about what you do, who you do it for? Do you have a clear framework? Do you have an offer? Like, this is what a $1 million coaching business looks like. Okay. I've got a clear promise, clear framework, clear offer, a high ticket offer that can make and break my month. Okay. If I get one client a month, I know that I'm good this month. Okay. That's how I want you to think. Okay. I want you to really key in on what I said there. If you get one client this month, it would be a good month for you. Okay. Now, let me ask you one thing. Okay. Because I want to tie this all together. What amount of money would you need to make in order for it to be a good month? Not a great month, not a record month, but just a good, hey, that was a good month. Wasn't a bad month, right? Wasn't, great. It wasn't record, but good. What amount is good for you? Okay. Give me that answer in the comment section just real quick if you can. Okay. What amount of money is a good amount of money for you in your coaching business as a good amount? Again, not bad, not great, not record month, just good. Okay. Give me your answer in the comment section. And what I would want to see out of a solid offer is, I know that if I brought in 1 to 3 clients, then I would be really good for the month. Okay. Give me a number 2 in the comment section if that makes sense. So Tyree says $5,000. Okay. So my question to tie that all together for you is your core offer $5,000? Okay. One client. Perfect. So the reason that I bring this up, guys, is if your core offer isn't in alignment with the amount that you would want just to make your month, and you bring in one client, then we have to reevaluate the offer. Give me a number 2 in the comment section if that makes sense. Okay. Because one of the things that made a huge turn in our business, especially the coaching side of our business, really was getting the offer in alignment with what was a good month. It was like, all right, if I know I needed to make $5,000 and that was going to be a good month to, cover all the bills, cover all stuff, and just be able to live a comfortable month, then I knew I just needed to bring in one client. Okay. And I want you to be able to get there too. Okay. Moving into step 2, we know that we have to get in front of the right people every day and put our offers in front of the right people every day and scale our business. Okay. And so what I want you to understand here is if I do this daily, okay. Actually 7,000, it would be good. Okay. So let's draw that out for Tyree. Okay. So basically he's got a $7,000 goal. Okay. So that's a good month. Okay. So tell me what your core offer is, Tyree. Okay. And tell me what, your expenses are. And you'll kind of get to a place where, all right, this is starting to make a little more sense because I want to make sure that these align. That if I bring in one client, okay, then that's all going to make sense. Does that give me what number are we on for our engagement numbers? Give me a number 3 if that makes sense in the comment section. I just want to make sure. So again, if I know that I'm about to make 7,000, okay, it's a good month, and my expenses are around like 5, then I know that in order for me to bring in one client, this also, like, psychologically, it starts to stretch you in your head. Like, it starts to really stretch like how you deliver your offer, who you're delivering that offer for. It really just puts you in a really good spot. Okay. And so now I know who I need to be putting my content in front of. I know how I need to be growing my audience. And so as we talk about knowing where your next 2 to 10 clients are coming from, this is a strategy that I want to go over. Now, we call this a client blitz strategy. Okay. We call this client blitz. Okay. Just so I know that you're paying attention and you're listening along with me, just pop in the word blitz for me. That way I know that you're following along, you're paying attention. Okay. Type in the word blitz. Now, what a client blitz does is it's going to help you put together where your next 2 to 10 clients are coming from. And it's also going to help you attract your next, the upcoming 2 to 10 clients. Okay. So let's just use this month as an example. If I do this client blitz strategy the right way, then it's going to help me know where that I've got 2 to 10 clients coming in for August, and it's going to help me know who's coming in September and October. Okay. So if, let's just say, for instance, Ty has a $7,000 offer. Okay. We're essentially helping him plan out his next 14, okay, to $70,000. Does that make sense? So we're literally setting him up. Hey, I know exactly where my next $14,000 to $70,000 is where it's going to be. Okay. Does that make sense, guys? Give me a number 4 if that makes sense in the comment section. That way we know we're on the same page. Okay. And what we want to do is we want to make sure that we're using Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, and paid advertising in order to set ourselves up for this predictability. Okay. Now, just comment the word ready if you're ready for me to share this strategy. If at any time you feel as if you're like, yo, I want to really master this strategy, I want the daily activity of this strategy, and I want the course access to this strategy, all you have to do is just say the word impact, and we'll make sure you have access to it. If you are a SFI client, then likely you already have access to it. Just make sure that you continue to communicate with your coaches so you can apply this strategy into your business. Okay. Now, what we want to get into, all right, is understanding that every single day, okay, I have to be growing my audience. Okay. My audience has to grow every single day. When I grow my audience, that means that more people are seeing me. Okay. And as I grow my audience, I need to be connecting with my audience. So as I connect with my audience, I'm in conversation. I'm in the comments, and I'm on calls. Okay. These things right here are going to help me put together my promise. It's going to help me put together the framework, and it's going to help me put together the offer. So when we talk about a client blitz strategy, what we're doing is we're literally going on Facebook. Okay. Let me get my numbers right here. We're going on Facebook, and we're going into certain groups, or you can use Instagram and you can go to certain profiles. Okay. And you're telling what we call a viral transformation post. Okay. So what we're going to do is we have you write out, okay, 5 viral transformation posts. Whatever transformation you've gone through, you're going to write out 5 transformation posts. You're then going to stagger those each day inside of different groups and different posts on Instagram. This is the cornerstone of your content. Okay. So everyone asks, well, what's my viral transformation? Okay. I had one of my viral transformation posts was getting fired from my job and selling my car to get the course that I needed to grow my business. Okay. Now, give me a yes or a no if you've heard that story from me before. No matter how long you followed me, have you heard the story of how I got fired? Literally on my way to work, I got a text message. I got fired. I chose to never work a job again. Okay. And that was one of the things that really pushed me into entrepreneurship and out of a job because I got fired. Now, Jean's never heard that story before. Lisa has never heard that story before. And if you read a post that talked about the details of how I got fired, how I struggled with, how I got a spare, like a part-time job just to cover what my business couldn't cover. Okay. Then those are stories that stick with you. Now, you've never heard that story. And if I were to go into a Facebook group today and tell that story in a compelling way, okay, could you see how people would literally go from that Facebook group and follow me on my page? Dude, give me a yes. I understand that. Yes, the Uber story is one of my viral transformation posts. Okay. Now, if I've got these 5 posts written out somewhere in a Google Drive or in Notion or something like that, then what happens is I don't have to rewrite them anymore. Okay. Each and every one of us has 3 to 5 of these transformation stories that if you find the right Facebook groups and Monday you put that post in one group, and then on Tuesday you change it up a little bit. You change up the picture that you use, change up the post just slightly, okay? Because you've got the base written in your Google Doc. You've got the base that's written in the Notion Drive or in the note or whatever. You've got the foundation to these 5 things already written, okay? Let me know give me the fire emojis or some emojis if you're following along with me right now, okay? And if I were to go into a Facebook group right now and tell that story, then hundreds, possibly even thousands of people would engage with it if it's in the right community. And they would then come over to my page. And guess what? When they come over to my page, they're going to then see my core content. Okay. And so if you don't have the core content that we talk about, they're going to see my other stories. They're going to see my other educational content. They're going to see content that's controversial. They're going to see content of me going live. They're going to see me selling certain products. They're going to see other, what we call like growth, testimonial content. And this nurture content, once they see this and they see this, it's just selling them automatically. Give me a number of 5 in the comment section if this is making sense so far, okay? So again, they're going to go from this group, or they're going to go from Instagram, and they're going to start following me, and they're going to see all this content that's literally just working them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And there's one more, and we usually ask a question. So they're going to see what we call our nurture content, okay? So now they've gone from not really a random group, a very intentional group, or an intentional post inside of Instagram, okay? And they're going to see all this other stuff, okay? And when they create conversation, when they create comments, or it creates calls, that's going to give me the go-ahead to then come up with my short form video content, okay? Back in the day. So basically, this helps me get all my ideas for TikTok and YouTube, okay? So I got my people from my viral transformation post. Again, once you've gotten those written out, you don't have to do a lot of work. You just change up the headline, change up the picture, and you post it in a group each day, okay? Understand that there's a lot of the times when in those groups, they're going to be the same people in there. So you want to change up the post a little bit. You want to make sure that literally in one group, you're only posting that like once a week. And then everything else in there is really you just supporting other people. Now, the cool thing is, because you use one post 1 week, that same post is not going to show up in the same group for another like 5 or 6 weeks. Give me a number 6 in the comment section if that makes sense, because the way the strategy works is it's staggered. So you're not going to feel like people are going to be seeing the same thing over and over and over again. Same thing with my Uber story. Same thing with How, I met my wife and it like catapulted me as a business owner because I met the right person. Like these are transformational stories that all of us have. And if you find them and talk about them, I talk about how, we went our first $100,000 month when my mindset switched, when I stopped thinking that $100,000 a month was a lot of money. Okay. So again, there's 5 of them. Your goal is to find those 5 transformational stories. If you need help finding those 5 transformational stories, then my advice is hire whoever you need. Get whatever help you need to help to get those 5 transformational stories out of your head into a Google Doc or Notion or something so you can start using them daily. Capiche? Now, what's going to happen here is every time I have a conversation with someone, okay, I have to understand the power of TikTok and YouTube. Okay, let's talk about that real quick because I want to make sure that we're all on the same page here. Does everyone understand the power of TikTok and YouTube? Does everyone truly understand that, like, if you go to Facebook and you attract the right person to you and you have a conversation with that person? Let me give you an example of this, okay? I just had a conversation with a girl on Facebook who was struggling with her tech. She was struggling with finding an all-in-one platform that she could do her landing pages and her emails and her text messages in an intuitive way. And these are her words. Now, oh man, come on, y'all. Hey, let's get the energy up in here because my energy is about to go up. Okay. I'm gonna take my phone out. All right. I'm gonna go to Facebook Messenger on my phone right now. Okay. And the words out of this girl's mouth were, because I asked her, I was in a conversation with her, and she said, I've tried every version of Go High Level and haven't liked any of them. I want something where I can easily build basic landing pages, email sequence, and sales pages. I can navigate tech, but it's not intuitive. It drives me nuts. Now, that's a Facebook conversation, right? Now, if I work this Facebook conversation the right way, let me draw this. Let me bring this back up. Let's bring our whiteboard back up because I want to show you where your next 2-10 clients are coming from. Okay. Let's just say that the person that I'm talking about right now, that she saw one of my viral transformation posts from a group. And then she came over to my profile. Okay. And then we ended up in a conversation about something, right? And that conversation could lead to a call if we play it the right way. And that same conversation, that call could lead to her becoming a client or a customer. Give me a number 7 in the comment section if that makes sense so far. Now, that convo doesn't end there. That conversation could also give me an idea for TikTok and YouTube. And that same idea. So if I literally created a video today, okay, follow me here. If I created a video for her today and I posted a really engaging short form video and she was like, and it changed her mind around, oh, wow, he's right. That is intuitive. That's cool. I didn't even know you could do that. Now, guess what? I've got this video that I posted on TikTok. I'm going to then send that video to her to watch the video, and it could help me make an easier sale. But guess what that video is doing? It's going to get in front of another 1,000 people, 10,000 people, 100,000 people. And guess what? It's now attracting my next 2 to 10 clients. Okay. Same thing here. What if I created a longer version of that video on YouTube? Okay. And if I took it a step further, because this is a topic that a lot of people struggle with, I took it a step further, I could then take the TikTok video and the YouTube video have it transcribed and put it on a blog for search for other people actually searching for it on Google. Guys, and guess what? I just got my clients for August doing that. I set myself up for the near future in September, and I set myself up for the long future in October. Let me know if this makes sense to you. This is called a client blitz. You feel me? Who's on it? Let me. Come on. I know Tyree said that's good stuff. Anybody else think that's good? Come on. Is Tyree the only one that thinks this is good stuff? Maybe it's not good stuff. Maybe me and Tyree just need to hop on a call, some jam on this stuff ourselves. I don't know. Maybe that's what Tyree, is that what you need? You want to let's just hook up together, you know what I'm saying? Okay. You know what I'm saying? We just have a one-on-one, you know, just friend, just get some coffee, you know, maybe a donut or two. You know what I'm saying? What kind of donuts you like? All right. I'm just trying. I already did my sit-ups this morning. I can't do a donut right now. I don't know. Now I'm getting hungry. I digress. Okay. So here's what we're going to we got to look. One, do we have our viral transformation post ready? Do we have our 5 groups and our Instagram accounts that we know already have our audience? Okay. Are we attracting those people to our profile and working those people with our nurture content? Okay. And are those conversations and things that you're seeing from these people, they should be creating other content. Literally, I'm going to look at this conversation and try to come up with as many ideas for TikTok videos, as many ideas for YouTube videos. And the cool thing is I'm going to then take those videos and send them to the person that I was having the conversation with. Because guess what? Now, if she watches those videos, the video's doing the work. And if they're effective for her, then they're going to be effective for other people to then attract them to me. And guess what? I can set myself up for the blog traffic. And guess what? I can also set myself up to see what's already converting, because all I need to do is figure out what converts best for my organic content. That's what I'm going to start running paid ads to. Okay. And once I create a client, I'm going to take that money. I just did a video on this the other day. It's not published yet. But what I want you to understand, guys, is like, yo, if Tyree, let's call Tyree. Tyree gets a new client. Okay. And that client pays him $7,000, but let's just say let's say 3,500 of it is cash. Okay. He needs to understand that of that money, okay, he needs to take $700 and he needs to basically allocate that for marketing. Marketing. Okay. Another 7, or let's just say we're going to call it 30% is profit. Okay. 10% to 15% goes into marketing. Okay. Take out another 14% for your sales. Even if you made the sale, guess what? Pay yourself that 14%. Okay. You need to take out another 10% just for the taxes on that sale. Okay. And what we're also doing is we're taking out 20 to 25% for staff. Okay. Guys, if you start operating like this, even if you are all those people, okay, but imagine if you say, okay, cool, 30% goes into profit into a certain bank account, 10% goes into, I'm going to put that back into marketing, 14% sales. Okay, cool. I made the sale. Okay, cool. Well, it's going to go into a sales account that just goes to me. Okay, 10% goes to either the taxes or my advisor. Okay. The advisor budget, because if you don't have a good tax advisor, then you're going to be, screwed. Again, you may be the one that's delivering the project, but again, your future business, it may be other people that do a lot of the delivery. Go ahead and take out 20% and start setting it aside. Give me a number 8 if this makes sense. Okay. What we got up here? Question: do you clearly focus on the right groups how do you clearly focus on going on the right groups without going too wide? Okay. I think that's a great question. So let's answer it. If I can't see your name, okay, Christian, if you click the little thing up above, then I will be able to see your name. It's like the StreamYard thing. It'll give access to see your name. If you do, you want your name up here. If you don't, then it's all good too. Okay. When it comes to focusing on the right groups, okay. Again, our goal, let me make sure. Our goal when it comes to those, we call them VTP groups, okay. Remember, our goal is to get to about 5 to 7 of them, okay. I put this on the bottom for a reason. If we don't take the time to find the groups and start at, the 20 groups. Let's just say one, we do the research. I would try to say when you're researching, finding 20 groups is the key, okay? And then narrowing down to 10 and then getting down to 5, okay? Yes, does it take a little bit of time? Yeah, but you don't want to be, you have to, in order to get a sniper rifle, you're going to have to do a little bit of shotgun first, okay? And because you got to be able to narrow down. Now, you want to be able to do that as quickly as you possibly can. How do you do that? Is look at the group. Is it engaging? Do people actually engage in the group? You should know within 5 weeks. Okay, and I don't know how, again, just shooting it to you straight, okay? If you took 5 weeks, which is really only a month, okay? A month to figure out your VTP groups, and then the next 11 months, you're just really just working those groups really well, then, you should only be doing this strategy, in my opinion, for 90 days tops, okay? And here's why. Because if you do this well, you're going to grow your audience organically, okay? And if you grow your audience organically right and you promote the right way, you're going to bring in clients, okay? And if you allocate your money the right way, you'll be able to scale because you'll know, okay, cool, I've got some marketing money and I can start running ads to then grow my audience 24/7 with paid ads. So people are always coming in and I don't have to use this strategy. The best of both worlds would be to have the ads running and hire a VA or a setter to do this on your account. And then you still are posting in these groups, but it's not really you. And you've got ads coming in and that's bringing in leads. But again, like this is how that strategy works. That's how and so again, that's why we go back to, it's all about, let's go back to our beginning here. Let's go back to the beginning. And if you missed the beginning of this, it's okay. All right. But we go back to what creates $1 million coaching business. Having a clear promise, clear framework, clear offer, growing an audience of the right people, making sure it's growing every day, and then promoting and nurturing to the audience, and then understanding how to scale my business. Okay. So how do we scale a business? We basically look and see. There's the marketing department, and there's paid and organic inside of the marketing department. There's the sales department. So we get our leads here. We convert the leads here. We get our leads to the finish line in fulfillment. Okay. That's how we collect testimonials. We're going to just call these testies for now. And let me move that. Let me move that for you. So I've got my marketing department, my sales department, my fulfillment department. And I'm going to basically take all my testimonials and put those back into marketing. and use those testimonials on sales calls. So literally, if I want to make my marketing better and my sales better, I need to be fulfilling. Okay. And then obviously we have systems and finance, and that's a company. That is a breakdown of what a company looks like. And if you're asking yourself every single day, or you're asking your coaches or your mentors or anybody every single day, like, all right, like this is where my problem is. And they're going to go and say, okay, where do we need to scale? Is it marketing, sales, fulfillment, systems, or finance? And you can answer these questions for yourself, or you can get these questions answered with a mentor. But again, I would use this model every single day. And if I'm in a place of growth, if I do not have my viral transformation post written out, if I at least don't have 1 to 3 of those, then you know where you need to put your energy into. If you don't have at least 5 like viral transformation groups that you've been working, and these groups have your people in them, Instagram channels already have your people. Okay. I literally just did. I do this on TikTok. I just went on TikTok. I went to a guy's video who has my audience, and I saw a question that he did not answer in his post, and I did a video replying to that question. And now my video is going to show up in that thread. And I know the person that asked the question is going to follow me. And who knows how many other people could follow me, because now that little video is sitting in that thread. Does that make sense? Give me a number 9 in the comment section if that makes sense. Guys, it doesn't have to be hard. And if something like that hits, if it converts, if the messaging like really takes off, then and it creates a client, then now I'm going to take some of that revenue and put it back into marketing, into ads, or into one of these departments that can scale me out of something. And I know that that messaging is going to work in the ads if I continue to put it in front of the right people. Guys, are you feeling this? This makes sense. Now, again, attacking all of this in one day, I probably wouldn't recommend that. Okay. But if you want to get going in this client blitz strategy and using it the right way, if you're already an SFI client, 7-figure impact client, then, and this was impactful for you, then I would connect with your coach right now and make sure that this is something that is included in like your roadmap and your daily strategy of action. Okay. If you're not an SFI client, then that's fine too. We have a way that you can get access and get started using this client blitz strategy for a really affordable price to get you started and get you going. And it may help you get into a place where you can come in to 7-figure impact if it's not already a fit for you or the right time for you or in your budget. Okay. So we want to help you there. All right. So any other questions before I hop on? I got like 2 minutes left before I got to run. Are there any other questions that kind of came to your mind? If you like this, then feel free to save it, pin it. If you have other people that you know that would really love to see this, then invite them here and tag them. Let other people see this. Don't just hog it for yourself. But if you have questions that come up after this, then feel free to post all your questions inside of our group, inside of YouTube or wherever you're seeing this. That way we can help you answer your questions. You guys know us. We're not gatekeepers. We want to get your questions answered. We want to make sure that you are really clear on the path that you're taking in your $1 million coaching business journey. Okay. So just real quick, final call for questions. Let me know if you got them. If you don't, awesome. I'm going to hop off. I appreciate you. I love you. We are here to help you build your $1 million coaching business, no matter whether you're just starting out and you're looking to take on your very first client or your first 10 clients, or you're in a place where you're looking to scale and you want to bring on 10 clients a week, a month, a day. We're here to help you do that. All right, my friends. All right, last call for questions. I got 30 seconds. So if you got them, let me know. If you don't, that just means we just crushed it today. And I answered all your questions before you even had a chance to ask them. And that's the real gangster-ish. So I want you to go out, have an amazing week, crush it, go help people. All right? Go help people. Go make their lives easier, better, save people time, save people money, save people frustration. And if you go out and make someone's day better today, money will always follow, my friend. Trust me. Go out, love on people hard, make someone's day the best day they've ever had. All right? If you do that, money will follow and you will grow $1 million coaching business. I'm out. See you.